Go on.
Yeah, whatever.
Second date update.
That guy's a cheater. I'm just manifesting.
Ooh, it's Confession Wednesday.
Tell us your secrets.
It's the John and Chantel Radio Podcast.
It's a podcast?
It's a podcast.
Oh.
John and Chantel's Radio Podcast. It's Monday. Let's do this thing. Good morning. I'm John. He's Jake.
Good morning.
Chantel is out this week. Spring break in full effect. Welcome back from your time off.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Look well rested.
Oh, I'm feeling very much better.
All right. Excellent.
Let me tell you, I do not like laying low and doing nothing. That's what I've realized after a week of doing nothing.
So when it's like, hey, you should take some time off, enjoy yourself, you realize...
I don't want to. I can't. I can't. I want to have something to do. I want to be busy. And so you know what? It's great to be back.
Well, we're full this week. Let me just tell you.
Yeah.
Comedian Kevin Nealon on Wednesday. So you came back the right time.
I'm so excited.
Also this week, tickets to see Kesha. Kesha tickets will start at 7:20 this morning. We have Manifest Monday. So if you want to start setting up your goals and your intentions, you can text us at 844-649-1051. How was did you do anything? Did you get out?
I mean, I really just kind of sat around. I'll tell you what, I saw that new Ready or Not movie. You know, the horror movie Ready or Not. Have you heard about that?
I feel like, is that the one we talked about on Friday where someone goes to become a maid at a condo?
No.
Okay,
No. It's like basically this girl is marrying into this rich family, and before she can get married, they have to play a game of lethal hide and seek because it's a horror movie.
Oh.
So she has to hide, and she can't get found before dawn. Otherwise, she'll die.
And she's marrying into this family?
I know. You'd think you're marrying up.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, the old switcheroo. Well, the first one was actually pretty good. The first one was better than I thought it would be. The second one...
Wait, there's two of these?
Well, the second one just came out.
Okay.
It was bad.
Yeah.
So that's what I chose to do with my free time, was see a bad movie.
Cool.
And me and my dad mounted a TV in my new apartment.
Yeah?
And, and it was really great. Mounting a TV is very intimidating.
Yeah, it is. It's one of the most stressful things you can do.
I've been building a lot of furniture and stuff, and that's been fun because it's advanced Legos. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
It's not hard. But I opened the instructions to mount the TV, and I was just overwhelmed immediately. It's oh no, am I gonna break this TV? Am I gonna?
That's what's so stressful about it, is that you're going, okay, wait, I'm gonna put this expensive TV up on this wall and trust that I followed the directions and I was handy enough to do it right,
so that I don't break the TV, drill into the TV, drop the TV, bust a giant hole in the wall. Well, my dad knows how to do it well, so he helped me put it up. And then when we got back from dinner yesterday, it had come undone.
No.
It had fallen a little bit.
Oh, no.
Thankfully, not all the way. The TV
Okay.
was not broken. It was the mount was still kind of on. But I did have to redo it myself. So I think I earned some of the recognition for that.
So was the mount tearing off the drywall and all?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no, he was making these really, really big pilot holes.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
And he made one, and then he just kept spinning it around. You know what I mean?
I do.
I was like, all right, that should be good.
Here we go.
And now it's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's up now.
It is.
We feel good about it.
Yeah.
Over this weekend, Liam found a new band.
Oh.
A Quebec weird band. I don't know.
Angine de Pétointine.
That's exactly who it is.
Uh-huh.
He's like, hey, are you aware of this band? I'm like, what about this conversation makes you think I'm aware of this band?
If Liam's aware of this band, so is Jake. Trust.
Okay, and then he goes, well, Jake, I'm sure, knows about this band. And I'm like, I don't even know if Jake... No, because we're watching these YouTube videos of these people wearing costumes.
It's so cool. It's so up my alley.
Well, it is. I was like, oh, I got to... What would you call it?
So I would call it this is classic psychedelic rock. Okay. All right. It is two French Quebec musicians, a drummer and a guitar player / bass player. They're playing a double-necked guitar and bass, and they are dressed head to toe, one in black with white dots and one with white and black dots, in full papier-mâché costumes. And they are playing some fast, weird rock and roll.
It is some weird music.
It's awesome. And you know what it is, John? It's microtonal.
I am aware that it's microtonal.
Did you know that it's microtonal?
Liam is into the microtones. So
it's the notes in between the notes. Did you know that, John?
I spent a lot of time watching some French-Canadian band.
And they're so good.
Good times. All right, let's get to this.
Hear ye, hear ye. On this day in pop culture history.
It was on this day 25 years ago, we got this TV show.
Timmy is an average kid that no one understands. Mom and Dad.
Can you name this TV show?
Can I name the Fairly Odd Parents?
Fairly Odd Parents.
I grew up with the Fairly Odd Parents. Love the Fairly Odd Parents.
2001, the Fairly Odd Parents premiered, and Invader Zim. I don't know that one.
Yeah, I liked Invader Zim too.
Both were on Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Jake, since Chantel's out, you're taking over trending?
Yes, I'm going to talk what's trending and who just announced a big tour. Let's do it. Let's talk what's trending. Well, John, I've got some big news for us Mix listeners.
What?
I've got a big tour that was just announced yesterday. Our man, our brother, Benson Boone. He has just announced the Wanted Man Tour. It is a new run of U.S. arena shows set to take place this summer, 2026. Utah's own Benson Boone. Now, he's going to be playing shows in Brooklyn, Los Angeles, Baltimore, Boston, Milwaukee, Denver, Seattle, Las Vegas, Phoenix, Dallas, New Orleans, Kansas City, and more. Now, John.
Yep.
I want you to guess if Salt Lake City is in and more.
Well, I would assume he's like finishing here like he did last time, 4 nights, something huge.
Yeah, like his biggest crowd.
Yeah,
like,
love Benny.
Yeah. I mean, like hometown hero.
Right.
Like if there's anywhere he can sell out multiple nights, it's Utah.
Yes.
Not playing here, John.
Benson Boone's not playing Salt Lake City?
He does not have any Utah dates
You gotta be
on
kidding
the
me.
Wanted Man Tour. Yeah, no, it's...
Why do I feel like that's a personal insult right now, just to hear that?
Okay, no, there is something true to this because I feel like, and I don't... Listen, if Benson wants to come on the air and clear this up for us,
absolutely, of course.
he's more than welcome to. I feel like there's a little bit of Utah shame that he's got here.
Oh.
You know what I mean? It doesn't seem like he takes a lot of pride in the Utah.
Is he trying to cut the
roots
ties?
or the ties? Yeah.
Okay.
And I think now that he has achieved national stardom, he's trying to shake off some of that local bit.
The followers here, like the fan base for Benson Boone.
Oh, yeah.
Here is bigger than anywhere else. I mean, download wise, it's like that.
You've got someone like Post Malone, who's a transplant, who has not even been here for that long, who like leans into Utah, loves Utah.
He plays here every 6 months.
And like, if you see him, which you probably will, because he'll go to a county fair or he'll go to the Canes or whatever, he'll take a picture with you. He's happy to. But Benson Boone doesn't seem to like want to be from here or want to be known from here.
I'm gonna make some calls. I want to know why.
You know
I'm
what I
gonna
mean?
ask. Yeah, I'll see if I can find something out. But yeah, I feel I'm bitter right now for you telling me that.
I know, me too. It's like we might need to get the Boone brothers on the phone and tell them to, you know, speak some sense into Benny.
I can guarantee you the Boone brothers will come and do a show.
Oh yeah.
They've got an open calendar.
Huge.
So they could, and they work cheap.
Blank. Just wide open. So yeah, there's a ticket pre-sale set for Wednesday, but who cares because
we can't buy him.
Exactly. He's not coming here.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw, but Tiger Woods actually just got into a little bit more trouble. He had a DUI. He had a bit of an accident in Florida on Friday afternoon. Where he flipped his Land Rover, and he seemed impaired. He blew a 0 on a breathalyzer, but he refused to take a blood test.
Well, this isn't the first time he's had a problem like this, where he has driven too fast and then flipped his car and was under the influence. Now, a lot of speculation that's out there is that it's like opioids that because he's had so many issues with his back that maybe there is an addiction there. Is it more than reckless driving? What's also crazy is like he was about to go back and start competing again. He finally was healthy enough.
Yeah.
And you go like, wait, is this like self-sabotage?
Well, because the Masters is on April 9th.
Yeah.
So coming up very soon. And this is, definitely a classic case of self-sabotage. So I guess we'll see if he's going to compete.
You know what I found to be the most interesting part of this story?
Huh.
I don't know how I missed it, but Tiger Woods has been dating Vanessa Trump,
Oh, yeah.
the ex-wife of Donald Trump Jr.
Yeah, no, I just saw that, and I was like, really?
Yeah. I didn't know that till this weekend, and I was like, when did this happen?
Yeah, it's a fascinating little nugget.
Yeah.
John, it has been a kind of a sad week in TV as we've just gotten a big list of cancellations from Apple TV, Netflix, PBS, AMC, NBC, CBS, and some of these shows include Talamasca, The Secret Order.
Not Talamasca.
The Secret Order?
The Secret Order?
Are you a fan?
I'm not familiar with even what service that's
What
on.
about CBS's Watson? Canceled after 2 seasons.
I feel like they definitely spent a lot of money trying to get me to watch Watson.
The Buffy the Vampire.
Yeah, I was bummed about
Slayer
this one. So
reboot?
it was never actually released. They did a pilot, and after the pilot, they said, "Nah, we're good."
Yeah, the show Yes Chef with Martha Stewart on NBC. I don't know if you've heard about that.
Yep.
They were trying to get a cooking game show going.
It seems like it would have worked.
It did not, clearly.
Okay.
But I do have some good news for some of these fallen stars because TikTok is now getting serious about making their own micro dramas. It is trying to pave the way in serious vertical content.
There was what was the name of it? There was a streaming service a few years ago that tried to do this vertical content for your phone, and it was less than 5 minutes long each episode.
Yeah.
And if I remember right, it was the same group that created like DreamWorks.
Yeah, it was, and isn't
was
that
it
so funny that
called?
it was like QB or
Yeah.
Tweevy or
It was one of those weird
Pumbaa.
Yeah.
Well, this is a good sign that we can't remember their name.
it works
says
well.
a lot about short form vertical content. But no, they are recruiting for a new short drama production this month. It's like a soap opera style project.
That's smart.
So if you have ever wanted to combine TV brain rot with phone brain rot, we've got just the thing for you.
I'm here.
And that's what's trending.
All right, thank you, Jake. Appreciate it. All right, Jake, you weren't here on Friday, but we're going to go back to Friday's Hot Topic.
Yeah, so for Friday's Hot Topic, we were asking, should all grades in school be allowed to go to prom?
Yeah.
This is a fascinating question because I honestly don't remember what my high school was. I want to say that it was like junior prom, but seniors could still go.
See, so when I was growing up in California, it was senior prom. You had to be a senior to be able to buy a ticket. Now,
Really?
if you were the guest and you were a junior or a sophomore, then you were able to go. But it was for seniors.
Interesting. Well, 57% of people say no, not all grades should be allowed to go to prom. 43% of people say yes.
Sherry says, I say that it should only be for seniors, but the kicker for me is my son is graduating early as a junior. I want him to experience prom.
Yeah.
So technically I'm on the fence. Then Jennifer said, prom is for 12th grade seniors. They deserve the best for their hard work. Maybe an 11th grader if they're dating a 12th grader, but they better act mature.
No, yeah, I went my junior year and my senior year, and I'm glad that I was able to go both times.
Yeah.
But, I know some people, who couldn't go their senior year because of extenuating circumstances
course.
or, like a random trip that comes up. So it's like you want to have an opportunity to go at least once.
It was fun on Saturday to see all of the kids dressed up for prom, though, roaming around doing their pre-prom activity.
I know,
and then doing
yeah.
dinner beforehand. And I'm like, good times.
Yeah.
Rolling right into John and Chantel's Hot Topic, the daily poll that goes up there on Instagram. Instagram, if you're new to the show, at Mix1051 Utah. It was a nice weekend, a warm weekend.
Yes, it was.
Got to make sure on when we're transitioning over to the summer, you're putting on the deodorant. You don't want to be too ripe when you're out there talking to people.
No, thank you.
It got me thinking. Because you know what? I was out at a bunch of the kids' games, lacrosse and soccer this weekend. By the end of the day, I was smelling pretty ripe.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You could smell it
I was
on
like,
you.
wow, dang, I'm a little stinky.
That's how you know it's bad is when you can smell yourself.
Yeah, that's it. And I was like, what if anyone would have told me I stink?
No one did?
No, but I wasn't really social at the time. Like
Stinky and non-social.
Right. I was
Solid.
just like sitting alone at the field. So there was like
Just flies buzzing around you.
yeah, maybe that's
Like
why no one
Pigpen.
Yeah, maybe that's why no one was talking to me. They're like, oh,
Poor
dude,
guy.
you catch Liam's dad?
He's just sitting over there.
Just sitting over there by himself, smelling.
Got a banana peel on his
Like,
head.
What is happening over there? I was wondering if anyone would tell me that I stink.
I'll tell you that you stink, John.
Yeah, like, how am I doing this morning? Is it okay?
That's nice.
Better than Saturday.
That's great.
Let me tell you, because Saturday, you would not be saying that.
No.
I don't know. It depends. It depends on the situation. It depends on why I am.
Yeah.
If I'm hanging out with a buddy and we're both at a field on a Saturday, probably not.
Yeah.
I'd understand that it's hot out.
Definitely depends on the friend too. You know,
Yeah.
like we have to be pretty close,
Right, yeah,
For me
no,
to
in here.
say something, and especially there's some like friends that are just a little bigger, maybe just a little bit more prone to getting some sweats.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the time I will not say anything. I just let it roll.
Also, in my defense, listen up.
Okay. All right.
Look,
Okay.
We were down in Linden. The Linden Temple was doing an open house.
Uh-huh.
You could not find parking near the field, which was next to the, like, I had a lug, and we were in charge of snacks.
It's the temple's fault that
This is-
you were
Yes,
stinking.
exactly.
Interesting.
If the temple wasn't doing an open house, I would have parked right next to the field,
This is an interesting case.
and I would have been fine.
So what do you want, John?
Just saying, let's move them to park somewhere else.
You're saying if you're going to do an open house, have deodorant at the ready?
Or, leave a parking space for me. For the dad in charge of the snacks.
That way he don't stink.
Yes. So then I'm not alone at a field being stinky.
I really like how you're shifting blame. I think it's very interesting.
Would you tell your friend they stink? I know that Jen, years ago at her office, she had to tell an employee that they were smelly.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that is really
and
tough.
that was a hard conversation for her to have.
That's something that we had to do in theater as well. There was always we had this awesome costume faculty up at Weber State. Her name's Jean.
Yeah.
And she would always start a speech by saying it's time for the hygiene speech, and we would all go hygiene.
That's funny.
And she would always talk about how it's important to maintain your hygiene because you're working in close quarters with people, close proximity, and you don't want to be the person that stinks, and no one wants to tell that person
Right.
that they stink because it sucks. It's better to be safe than sorry. Brush your teeth, wash your hands, dude. Clean
Comb
your hair.
eat an apple and a pear. I've heard the Wiggles song. Okay?
You know what I'm talking about.
Would you tell your friend that they stink? Do you have a story about it? If so, we want to hear from you. Head over to Instagram. Instagram is at Mix1051 Utah. I was driving this week and not smelly at this point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was
good.
smelling
Yeah.
good in the car. And we were over on, is it, where were we? I-80? No, 215, and we're on the overpass.
Okay.
And I was telling my kids that I have this weird fear, and I think it's from growing up in Southern California.
Yeah.
Of being on an overpass and then an earthquake happening.
Okay.
Because
yeah.
I don't want to be like on a bank, turning left, and also I'm up 7 stories when the ground
Right.
starts shaking.
No, that's terrifying.
I've seen San Andreas with The Rock. I know how it ends.
Yeah, and you're not the Rock.
No. And I'm like, okay, what is your irrational fear while driving? Because technically, sinkholes is also, of course,
Oh yeah.
one for me because I'm afraid the earth is going to swallow me up.
Oh my gosh, the videos that I've seen of just like someone sitting at a red light and then all of a sudden a sinkhole
Yeah,
appears.
yeah.
It's like, what?
You're just hanging out. You're listening to us.
And then the earth swallows you whole.
I know. Yeah.
That's a Monday.
That's
That's
one of my
that's a
fears.
pretty rough Monday.
And then the overpass thing.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's definitely fair. I will say, movies I feel like definitely
mess you
have
up.
inspired some awful driving fears, especially like I hate the Final Destination movies.
Final Destination gave me the fear of flying that I have.
Yeah, no, I mean it messed me up with roller coasters.
Oh, yeah.
And it also messed me up with driving because I like, in particular, if someone is driving a long bed truck with loose things in the back, honestly, even if it's not loose, like
if it's tied down.
logs
Yeah.
or rebar or something like that.
Yeah.
If they get in front of me, I am getting into a different lane because I do not trust your straps, brother. No, and I feel like it wasn't that long ago where there was like, it felt like we were seeing a lot more debris.
Oh, yeah.
On like I-15.
There's a bunch.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that absolutely terrifies me. I am so scared of just something coming loose and you're flying 80 miles an hour down.
What are you going to do about it? You're gonna get hit.
Yep. And
I know my reaction time, and let me tell you, no,
not happening. I'm not. I'd like to think that I'm fast.
Yeah, right.
Not that fast.
My thought will be, oh, there's a log, and that's it.
And then that's my thought.
That's it.
It's so scary.
Yeah, I mean, I hear you.
I don't like those movies. Those movies mess me up.
So what is your irrational fear while driving? 844-649-1051. You can call us. You can text us. If you have the Mix app, you can always send us an open mic. I asked this just a few minutes ago. Laura said, trapped in my car after rolling into a ravine where nobody can see me.
Oh, gosh, that is terrifying.
That has happened a few times to different listeners, or they have like a family member.
Really?
Like over the years, I don't know, different topics. Like they'll be like, oh yeah, my aunt once was driving, I don't know, in
a canyon
in Panguitch and in something, and they went into a ravine and they stayed upside down for 2 days.
Oh my gosh!
I'm like, there's nothing about me and my survival instinct that would keep me alive.
To give up immediately.
I would give up my spirit within 15 minutes. I'm telling you. Don't come back and be like, well, John definitely was a fighter. I wasn't.
He was a coward.
I just laid down.
He gave in.
This text, a bridge is going to collapse under me and I'll plummet into a river.
Oh.
A lot of bridge.
That's scary too. I know my mom's is for sure like a water-based, like being stuck in like a river or water or something. Yeah, I don't know exactly what it is, but so much so that like she made sure that all of us kids have like this weird little device, this little hammer.
I know the device.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know the device because like my mother-in-law gave me the device.
Exactly. It's such like a mother's device where it's like you use it to break a window just in case.
And it can one side can break a window, the other side can cut your seatbelt.
Cut the seatbelt.
Yeah. And let me tell you, I've looked at this device. I'm not sure I know how to use it right.
No.
I've never been given proper training. I don't know.
If I am in underwater, I guess I'm sleeping with the fishes.
Also, I'm not sure where in my car I put it.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Like, it's somewhere in my car. Uh-huh. But if, like, I'm upside down floating down a river, I don't know if I'm going to be like, oh, yeah, good.
Yeah, it's under all the Raising Cane's boxes.
Right?
And...
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know where this safety tool went.
Yeah.
What is your irrational fear while driving? That's the question. You can call or text us right now.
844-649-1051.
Be a part of the show this morning. This says a hood flying off the car in front of us. It has happened to me before.
Oh, my gosh.
That's like Jake's fear.
That's
of
terrifying.
The logs.
I'm also, terrified of like a wheel popping off a semi. You ever like you're driving on like a highway or like I-15 or something and you see like a giant semi truck's tire like just on the side and you're like, I wonder what happened there.
I feel that way every time I see a tire on the side.
It's
like, what happened before?
So scary.
Yeah. Speaking of semis, this says my irrational fear while driving is becoming the cream between the Oreo sandwich of two semi trucks.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Don't. As soon as I feel that like situation happening, I gun it.
Same.
Get out of there.
I thread the needle.
Exactly.
I'm not hanging out.
It's like Indiana Jones. I am bolting on out of there.
And if I know I can't get through it because there's another car on the other side, I'm not going.
No.
I'm not passing there. My fear is that your brakes go out and you can't stop, and then there's people in front of you. Well, now that's my fear.
Okay, yeah, that is definitely.
I didn't need that one.
That is bad.
I'm afraid a snake is going to come out from underneath the dash while I'm driving.
Oh my gosh! I didn't know
these were.
That's horrible.
Could have.
I didn't even consider that a possibility.
We had a listener call us once who had a rat in the car.
Oh.
Or a mouse or something that had gotten in.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
All they needed was a snake. Problem solved.
Go. You have a car rat, get a car snake.
Morning. My fear is a stranger will be lying in the back seat, and I won't know that they're there until they pop up and scare me.
Yeah.
Like a murderer?
No, just like a ghost. They can just go, boo!
Do you check the back seat, make sure no one's in there?
I do sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better start, otherwise. This could be you.
Okay, got.
Oh, a pedestrian in dark clothes steps out into the road between two parked cars and you don't see him. That's, you know what? I have that because I get off on 6 South and there's all these parked cars and people do dart across right there.
Yeah,
and
true.
I'm always like just highly focused because I'm like, please no.
Please.
So I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Yo, it is time for all of us to learn a brand new word.
Jake's Word of the Day!
Monday's greetings, class.
Professor, welcome back.
Oh, how I missed the warmth of the classroom.
And we miss learning a new word every day.
I was stuck, you know.
You were?
I was stuck in my walk-in fridge.
Is that where you've been?
Yes, I have a walk-in fridge in my building.
Professor, you make some bank.
Yes, well, it's a very, very small apartment with a big, big walk-in fridge and a one-way door.
So you were stuck in there this whole time?
I was banging on the door until my neighbor Terrence heard me.
And did Terrence let you out?
He did not.
He's the worst.
He just rummaged through my things, and then I had to call the police, and thankfully the constable arrived and helped me out.
I'm so glad you're safe.
Thank you, me too.
Yeah.
So I can give you a new word. Today's word of the day is detritivore. Detritivore. Class, does anyone know the definition of detritivore?
Detritivore is it's a tooth decay problem.
Oh.
Yeah, there's like gingivitis and detritivore.
Ah.
Yeah, and you don't want that because at that point they have to yank that tooth out immediately.
9 out of 10 dentists hate detritivore.
Yes, they do.
I see. Well, detritivore does not mean a decaying tooth.
No.
However, it does have somewhat to do with decay, John. Good job. I see you breaking down this word.
Thank you.
Detritivore is a noun meaning an organism such as a fungus or an insect that feeds on dead plant or animal material. So an animal that eats old leaves, animals, or other decomposing things is a detritivore. Now, they get their names from their preferred food, detritus, which can also mean trash or rock fragments, but in this case, of course, means decomposing organic matter. In addition to dead organisms, detritivores also consume the waste products of animals. Yippee! They contribute to their ecosystems by returning nutrients into the soil or water, such as millipedes, sea cucumbers, slugs, and fiddler crabs.
This is way more information than I ever wanted, Professor.
Have you ever heard the music of a fiddler crab?
I have not.
Well, now you have, because they are a detritivore.
Jake's Word of the Day!
Professor, we're just glad you're back.
It's great to be back.
And we've got tickets for you to see Kesha.
It's going down. I'm yelling timber. You better move. You better dance.
Kesha coming to the Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater May 30th. So very soon. We want to send you and a friend to the show. You just got to grab that phone and you got to text, right, Jake?
Oh, yeah. All you have to do is text in the keyword popcorn. Popcorn to 33986 for those tickets to see Kesha.
All right, popcorn, one word, POPCORN, and you're texting it to that short code 33986.
John, I noticed that you do not have your yogurt today.
Oh, don't you worry.
Where is it?
It's in my bag over here on ice because I eat yogurt in the morning.
Yeah.
And it's been like melting.
Oh, really?
And it's been a lot really runny.
Oh.
And so I had to do something about that.
That's horrible.
Oh, yeah.
You had a runny yogurt?
It's been like, it's broken down to the original ingredients.
I have wondered that. You bring in like your breakfast, and if it's not egg whites, it's yogurt, and it's like, how long do those retain their quality?
Not as long as I usually make them wait.
Okay, so now you're coming up with a solution for the yogurt.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I've got a different solution for your yogurt. How about pouring it in your coffee?
No.
Okay.
Thank you, though.
Well, this is the hot new thing on TikTok because it's all about the protein, right? This is all we talk about nowadays. It's all
true.
we think about with food. It's how much protein is in it. And people on TikTok are hyping a new trend where you add protein to your morning routine by dumping yogurt into your coffee. And some people are doing it with flavored yogurt. Of course, this was started by a gym bro, a content creator named Jordan, and his original recipe was cold brew, Greek yogurt, and coconut water, and then he added salt and 12 shakes of cinnamon.
I'm thinking like, okay,
I don't know.
Like if you want a coffee creamer, you're pouring it in. So you're pouring in maybe like a vanilla Greek yogurt. Gives you
the same idea.
But it's the consistency is different.
But it's not. Yeah, it's not creamy.
I don't know if
I know that like Starbucks is now. They've got their protein coffees, which is crazy.
So it's protein foam, which I have so many questions about.
Yeah.
How do you get protein in foam?
Yeah, isn't foam like nothing?
Right.
It's like just empty bubbles.
And what is it? Does it taste like a baked chicken breast?
It better.
Like, what does the foam taste like?
Filet mignon foam. Yeah, I don't know. The reviews are mixed. However, there is one TikTok that seems to not be so much a fan.
A viral recipe that makes you want to quit the internet. This is Coffee Yogurt Boy, aka a menace to our society. He swears by this concoction of cold brew coffee, coconut water, and plain Greek yogurt, you guys. To be fair, I think he's a gym bro, so this drink was invented to replenish electrolytes while supplementing caffeine and protein at the same time. He adds a good amount of salt and cinnamon at the end. You know how influencers do that annoying thing where they act really scared to try something new, but they're just definitely overreacting? Okay, well this time I'm legitimately scared. This tasted like taking your shoes off at the end of a workout and then walking around in your sweaty gym socks only to step into a pool of cold iced coffee and then wringing the sock out into a cup and then drinking it. I had to add a copious amount of sugar to make this edible. Yeah, that's a no for me, dog.
Okay. Outstanding reviews. John, I feel like we have to try it. I feel like there's only one way to get to the bottom of it, and that's trying it.
I mean, I have yogurt right here in the bag.
You have your yogurt and your coffee.
And it's chilled.
Oh.
Today the yogurt's chilled, so it's not as runny.
You know, I feel like this is the one time where it might be better if it's running.
It would probably blend in better. Do I need an inversion blender for something like this? Like, how does it...
I don't know.
Do you have to eat... Okay. We're going to try it.
I'd like to. Let's experiment.
All right, we'll play around. Maybe we'll put up a reel later on today with some yogurt coffee.
Oh.
Bad first date, getting ghosted, stood up, blocked again? Let John and Chantel help with their 7:30 second date update.
Hey, Jacob.
Hey, man, what's going on?
Hey, well, you tell us. How can we help you with Kinsley?
Honestly, I just want a chance to talk to her.
Okay.
That would be a win.
Yeah.
And then second date is just, gravy at this point.
Okay, so answers first, date second. How long has it been?
Long enough that I've grown out a full 70s mustache.
Okay.
She's a fan of them.
Well, I want to make sure, like, are we just joking around, or did you actually grow out a mustache for her?
Half and half.
Half and half? Okay.
I'd already been thinking about growing a mustache for myself, and that kind of just pushed it over the edge because I just really liked her. And so the next morning I started.
Have you been sending her, like, progress pics to show the growth?
No, I wanted it to be a surprise.
Okay.
But, I have reached out other ways since then, but just no luck.
Okay. Let's take a step back here. Let's start kind of at the beginning. Tell us about the date. Is there anything we need to know ahead of time?
Yeah, it was all really good. We went for dinner at this really cool place that had a jukebox.
Oh, cool.
And we just, loaded it up with a bunch of our favorite songs.
Did you find when you were loading the songs, like, you had a similar taste, different taste? Were you arguing over tunes?
No, it was we have a lot of overlap, actually. So that was just really cool. We actually both listened to you guys.
Well, all right then. I'm a fan of hers. It's that easy. Flattery goes far for us. We got big egos over here. What else did you have?
And also, we both really love breakfast for dinner.
Oh, is that what you both ordered? Get some omelets?
Yeah, yes.
Really?
Yeah, she got an omelet. I got eggs and pancakes. It was awesome.
Any issues at the end of the date? Red flags, hiccups, awkward moments?
The only awkward thing that I can think of is that, like, when the check came, I insist that I'm picking it up because, I invited her out, so I just thought,
we've talked to, listeners before about that, and most say, hey, we like to do the back and forth, but at the end, it's not like a deal breaker. Was there a kiss? Was there a hug? Anything?
There was. It was a very nice kiss goodnight.
Okay.
And, and then she said that we should plan our next date for that coming weekend. And it was Thursday. So, we're talking,
okay,
barely a day late.
Right. Okay, so what happened afterwards? Did you send an inappropriate text? What'd you do?
No.
Nothing. Okay.
I followed up, and I was like, hey, looking forward to this weekend. What do you want to do? And then just nothing.
Okay. Let's play a song. We'll call up Kinsley. We'll at least get you some answers and hopefully that second date, okay? So we're talking to Jacob. Jacob goes out with Kinsley. They have a good first date. They have the same sense of music, and Jacob's starting to grow out a 70s stash for Kinsley. The problem is Kinsley doesn't want to see him again, or at least not responding to those text messages. So, Jacob, we're going to call up Kinsley, and if you want to jump in and join the conversation, you can whenever, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Cool.
Hello.
Hi, is this Kinsley?
Yep, you got me.
All right, Kinsley. Hi, my name is John. Chantel's here. Jake, we're a morning radio show here in town on Mix 105.1. How's it going?
No way.
Yeah.
This is so weird. What's up?
Well, hey,
you guys.
we heard you're a listener. Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let me just kind of be open and honest then. I don't know what time in our show you listen, but we do something called the 7:30 second date update every day, and we are trying to help out Jacob. In fact, do you remember getting breakfast for dinner with Jacob? This was a few weeks ago.
Yes,
Yes.
I do. It was one of the best first dates I've ever had.
Wow. Okay.
It was
then.
great. It was great, but yeah, I looked at his Instagram and there was something kind of weird going on. So
What did you see?
yeah, you know that thing that they were doing on Instagram? It was what were you like in the 90s?
Yeah, we talked about
You
doing one here in
posted about
studio.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah. He had like one that was him setting the lawn on fire and one of him outrunning the cops.
Jacob? He had that on his Instagram?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, he was in elementary school, okay? He was in elementary
Right.
school, but still.
Oh, my
what
gosh.
What
Hey,
are
Kinsley.
you doing?
Kinsley, Jacob's listening in. Do you mind if we just bring him on? Because we got to ask him about this.
Oh. I'm a little skeptical, but sure.
Okay. Jacob.
Yeah, Kinsley, you don't have to be skeptical. I was a total punk brat idiot when I was a kid. I'd call cops names and then I'd run away. And then, that one time I really wanted to burn a spiral into the front yard. So I grabbed my dad's lighter fluid and I just did it.
Dude.
So you weren't like shoplifting or hurting people or doing anything like that?
Absolutely not. Just, mischief and troublemaking. Obviously that the neighbors called the fire department when they saw the lawn was on fire. I just want to say it was like a very small patch of lawn. And then every firefighter on that truck yelled at me and scared the crap out of me.
Jacob, let me ask you this, because you said that was all back, a long time ago. It was 90s stuff. Like today, do you have a clean record? Are we still getting in trouble with the law?
Squeaky clean.
Squeaky clean.
Squeaky
Okay.
clean. Law abiding, and just would love that second date
Sure.
with Kinsley.
Kinsley, that's why we're calling you. We want to get that second date. We actually pay for it this time around, and the two of you could get to know each other. You could hear Jacob's old stories.
I did really much enjoy that first date. I just, I feel like we need like at least 3 more dates that are like public.
Public setting, just a safety issue. Get to know him a little bit better.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
Jacob, we feel okay with that?
Absolutely. Done.
John and Chantel with today's Hot Topic follow-up. Mix 105.1.
Number 1 for all the hits.
All right, today for the Hot Topic, we're asking you, would you tell your friend that they stink? Yes or no? Simple question. A lot of liars out there. What's the...
Well, apparently our listener base is not liars. 70% of people say
No.
yes,
They're lying.
they will.
No.
30% of people say no, they will not.
They say that. Like, no, I'm a good friend. I'm going to. It's like, I walked around with broccoli in my teeth all day. You said nothing.
Not one word.
Like, I know. We did get a DM from a person. I don't want to say their name because they're like, as someone who used to smell really bad, I appreciated it once my friend did tell me that I smelled. I would not shower a lot, and that was the problem. I believe now I smell better.
Yeah, sometimes you just need that one conversation, and it's like, oh, okay, I just didn't realize I had to change my routine this way.
I'd rather have a friend tell me that I smell than HR.
Oh, absolutely.
If I need to get called into HR because I'm a stinky person, I don't want that.
Speaking of which, John.
Do I have a meeting today at 10:15?
Yeah, you got a meeting coming up.
Cool. Head over to Instagram and be a part of today's hot topic. It's a Manifest Monday.
I'm about to have a good day, no matter what they say. It's the best day ever, because I'm happy I'm alone.
Manifest Monday. Let's do this. Let's lean on each other today, Jake.
Oh, yeah. If you've got a goal for the day, the week, the month, the year, we want to know about it. We're gonna put out those good vibes into the universe, speak it into existence, support each other, and let's hear what you want to get done.
So how do you get involved with Manifest Monday? Well, it's pretty easy. You just send us a text message, 844-649-1051. You can call us. You can send us an open mic through the Mix app. So many different ways to be a part. We'll start here in the studio, and then we'll start reading your text. Just Jake and I hanging out. Chantel's out this week for spring break.
Yeah.
What's going on with you? What's your goal?
Okay, so earlier we talked a little bit about how yesterday my dad helped me mount a TV to my wall.
Yes.
And shortly thereafter, coming home,
yes,
it was detached from said wall.
It was peeling off the wall like a Band-Aid.
Yes, exactly. A wet Band-Aid, if you will. So my manifest is that this TV does not fall.
Mm-hmm.
I think I got it secured for sure. We had to use like the butterfly drywall anchors, you know what I mean? And one of the anchors had come undone, and like didn't latch. But I'm pretty positive that it's good. Like I tugged on it pretty hard to make sure that it it had some force. And it seems good, but it seemed good before. Right. And then it came off.
And it didn't.
So that's what I'm manifesting, is that my TV does not fall off the wall and break.
I was telling you off air that the hanging a TV is so stressful.
It is.
Because TVs are expensive. Then you're putting them up on these walls, and you're hoping you did it right so it doesn't tear down half your wall in the process.
Exactly.
Of falling over and breaking your TV.
And you're generally not mounting a small TV.
No.
Like, it's always going to be like a two-person job.
Yes.
At least to hold up the TV. And it's one of those like swivel, like it's got motion and it can move and stuff. And we just had to say, you know what, let's just keep it in one place. Yeah. I think it's in everyone's best interest if it just stays right here.
I remember opening the box for this TV once, and it had like the stencil of like where you're supposed to put it up on the wall first to guide you. I'm like, I don't even know what to do with this thing.
Well, yeah, because like you don't want to mount it in the wrong place, because if it's too high, it's like, oh, what am I doing?
The worst. Let's see. It's funny. Mine. I've shared before with you that I own a Tesla, and I can't figure out how to get it through the car wash.
Oh yeah.
And I have not washed my car in months. And Jen said this weekend, she flew out to go to work today, last night, and she was like, "Hey, you need to wash your car before I return."
Well, it used to be white.
Right.
Now it is like it's camouflage.
It's not great.
Your car is wearing a ghillie suit.
I go to, Quick Quack or any Mr. Wash, and I break the machine every time. I cannot, for the life of me, figure out how to get this Tesla through the machine without breaking it.
Well, you see, you put your car in neutral.
No, you push buttons and then it stops, and then the alarm goes off because it's a
warning.
It's so embarrassing.
Warning.
It's so. I've watched YouTube videos. I'm not even exaggerating to you. What a failure I am when it comes to trying to get this Tesla through the car. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
So, what do we need to do? Do we need to go like hand wash it?
I'm telling you, maybe. I'm going to just leave it. I'm going to leave the Tesla and I'm walking away.
Wow. You're just calling it quits.
Jen's going to be like, "Did you get the car washed?" I'll be like, "Better. It got stolen."
Wow.
Right, exactly. This text says, manifesting that my mom's surgery goes well to get the cancer out of her leg. Absolutely.
Wow.
Praying for her. Will you please text us and let us know how it goes? Ooh, manifesting the guy I started seeing really is amazing. Taking it slow, but with optimism.
Yeah. Those first impressions can be really good.
such a fun time.
It really is so exciting.
Like that young love, that new love. It's exciting. You're getting to know each other. Keep it.
Savor it. Hold on to it.
Otherwise, it'll be 20 years and your husband doesn't know how to wash his car.
Yeah, ask yourself that question. In 20 years, if this wonderful, wonderful young man
can't seem to get the car through the car wash, will I still love him?
Yeah.
Manifesting I can get this job today and that they offer me a pay rate that helps me cover all of my bills to support my kids without constantly being behind.
Amen.
I was driving in this morning listening to the news, and our average for gas is higher than the national average here in Utah.
Really?
I was like, oh, that's good.
Why?
Yeah. I don't know.
That's so weird.
All I know is my groceries were so expensive this weekend.
The groceries are expensive.
Oh,
the gas
terrible.
is expensive. Everything is so expensive.
Good morning, John, Jake, and Chantel. I'm manifesting a good week. I have something every day this week, and I can't wait.
Nice.
Fun. It's not overwhelming you. It's exciting you.
No, that's great. Good outlook.
This text says, my current CEO told me as a leader I should rule by fear and be a tyrant. And then none of my employees should enjoy working for me.
Wow.
I don't quite line up with that kind of leadership, so I have 3 job interviews lined up the next week. I hope I can get a new job.
Oh, wow.
Good for you for realizing that's not the leader or person you want to be.
Yeah, no, you definitely do not have to be a Machiavelli-style leader. You do not need to be a jerk in order to get people to respect you.
Are you saying this to me? Is this what you're saying right now? Is
John,
this
I'm
your
just saying it might not
way?
hurt. Like, I'm not going to feel differently about you if, you speak with a little bit more candor.
Manifest Monday. What's going on in your life? Be a part of the show today. This text says, I just got a new job, and it feels like I've been thrown right into it. I'm manifesting that I'll figure out what I'm doing and get in a good groove ASAP. Those first few weeks when you get a new job, and you're just trying to take it all in, it feels so overwhelming.
Yeah, especially if they have you hit the ground running.
Yeah.
They like one day of training, and they say, okay, now you're off.
All right, we know if you have any questions, ask. And then you don't really want to ask because you feel like that'll make you look like you're not qualified.
Yeah.
And it's just, that's a lot.
Good luck.
This text says, still manifesting that new job. Last week, you all said 5.5 years is a long time to suffer at a job. Yep, it sure is. I don't know. I just might quit this week. Manifesting, it'll be okay. I really want to be happy. Let us know how that goes.
Yeah, that's big.
Manifesting, we can finish moving into our new house and cleaning out the old one. I hit my work goals for this month and have everything ready for my boys to start soccer this week. It is a crazy time.
Oh, wow.
I was telling Jake off air that we're in spring sports and it's just chaos.
Yeah, I never have experienced the other side of it where you were driving kids and everything.
Yeah.
I was always just the kid.
Right.
But I cannot imagine having more than one child in an activity. You know what I mean?
On Sunday nights, Jen sends out an email with like a pickup drop-off schedule for each thing with the kids.
Yeah.
I mean, and this thing goes on forever. And it takes a village. Like it really does because Jen travels a lot for work. I have this and then I do therapy.
Yeah,
and
no.
so like we have like grandparents helping out and it is color-coded.
It's gotta
It's
be.
a lot, yeah. Let's see. Manifesting all goes well on Wednesday with the TSA. My daughter comes home from her mission from Portland, Oregon.
Oh,
Welcome
wow.
home.
Congratulations.
Awesome. I know there's been issues in the news, but I've heard I was in Portland during the TSA not too long ago, and it was fine.
Was it?
Jen flew out yesterday, and she said it was fine.
Okay. Yeah.
Just depends on which airport you're going to.
So Salt Lake seems to be
That's
okay?
what my understanding, at least. Yeah.
Okay.
Good morning, Sophia here. Hi, Sophia. I'm manifesting that my field trip goes well.
All right.
I'm going to the Traxes, so I'm hoping that it goes well. What would Traxes be? Must be going to tracks?
Like
They're riding tracks?
maybe,
that
or
what it
like railroad tracks.
Or are they doing their taxes?
Maybe that's a fun field trip.
They're all going over to Intuit, and they're going to learn a bit of
Wow.
Yeah, Excel sheets.
Yeah. How exciting.
Do you have a field trip that stands out in your mind?
I always love to go into the museums. The Clark Planetarium is always super cool.
That's a nice one.
Yeah.
We went to SeaWorld. Yeah, I was from Southern California,
I
so
know.
it was an hour and a half drive on a bus.
Yeah.
And that's like my field trip that I always.
Yeah, no, you guys
think
were
about.
spoiled.
Yeah, we were. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like people went to Disneyland for their senior day.
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
Like that's what. Yeah,
No,
crazy.
we got Lagoon Day.
I know.
Lagoon Day's
I
fun.
know. This is a text. Been dealing with infertility for almost 5 years now. It's been really hard. I have PCOS, so it makes it even harder. But I've been focused on getting healthier. I've lost over 50 pounds in the past year, and I'm manifesting that I'm able to conceive this year.
Wow.
I hope it happens for you.
Yeah, it sounds like that's a lot of progress made already.
We've talked before about how it is such a stressful time, and you just start to feel more and more pressure build up during those kind of moments. So I hope you're not letting it just weigh on you too much.
Yeah.
We'll do one more, and then I'll hold the rest till the podcast. Manifesting that the meeting between my boss and my partner and I goes well. We've been singled out as having problems when in reality, the issues run throughout the entire elementary school. I'd like to keep my job and be here for the kids next year. Oh, well, please tell us what's happening and
Yeah, interesting.
let us know what goes on from here. Got this DM, and they've asked us to not say their name, but I'd love to give them some help still. It says, wanted your opinion on something. Where I work, we have a small kitchen area. Recently, someone brought in food on plates and then just left everything sitting unwashed in the sink. Disgusting. After a few days, I sent out an email warning I would toss them in the trash if they weren't removed by Friday. They were still there on Friday, so in the trash they went. Well, now there's a coworker causing a big stink saying I don't have the authority to do that. I should replace them because they're part of her personal, quote, China collection. Ha! They look like a Target markdown. We have a sink here,
Yes, we do.
and often people leave dishes in it.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never even looked.
And then I feel like once a month, maybe we'll get an email saying, hey, if you left something in the sink, will you
Take your
please...
dishes.
Yeah, I find it weird that you would just use a dish and put it in the sink in the first place.
No, not at work.
Right.
I just can't make myself that at home at work.
Same.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
I would be afraid someone in this building would steal it
Yeah, exactly. Sure.
or get rid of it or throw it away. And I don't know why I would leave it there.
And they left it there over the weekend?
This person says someone brought in food. After a few days, I sent out an email saying I would toss it in the trash if it wasn't removed by Friday. So let's say maybe they brought it on Monday.
Gotcha.
Email went out on Wednesday. Friday, it was thrown away.
Nah, you know what? I think if that's in your authority, I say go for it. I don't think that's wrong at all.
Throwing it away even?
Yeah.
If the person brought nice stuff, remember they're saying it's part of her China collection.
Yeah.
What do you do and bring nice
Yeah.
stuff to work and then leaving? It can't be that nice if you're leaving it in your company's sink.
Exactly. If it's really nice, why is it not at home safe? You're bringing it to go? That's what you're putting your PB&J in?
I'm trying to think if I have a problem with the person throwing it away. I really don't.
Yeah, no.
I don't.
Because the other option is what? I do this person's dishes?
Right, that's what it feels like.
Because it's yeah, you either throw it away or you have to clean the dishes and put them in a lost and found or something. And I am not going to do someone else's dishes, some random coworker's dishes. No, thank you.
I think in our break room, there's community dishes.
Right. Yeah. There's mugs and stuff, right?
Yeah, that we can just use.
Yeah, but I don't know anybody who uses.
But right,
That seems like a death trap.
and then you would just what? You leave it in the sink and expect mom to come and do them?
Yeah, we have the office mom
Office
who
mom
does all the
who-
dishes and all the laundry.
The whole process to me,
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
I bring my mug from home.
Yeah,
I might make a coffee here.
yeah, with the little disposable cup.
Yeah, and then I take my mug home to wash it
Yeah,
at the end of the week.
sure.
Not every night.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I have no problem. Okay, but the question is, what about you? We work in a weird place anyways.
Yeah,
I always go, we're not like every other office building.
no.
So I know office buildings have sinks, so I know you have dishwashers. So what's your policy? Does anyone work in HR? Have you thrown away anyone's dishes before?
Yeah.
What's the drama like? We want to hear from you. You could call or text us right now.
844-649-1051.
So this is what we'll do. About 5 minutes from now, we'll read your text, we'll take your calls, and we'll follow up with a hot topic as well. So we have a very busy show here.
John and Chantel's Hot Topic.
Mix 1051.
Number one for all the hits.
We're talking smelly people.
Yeah, Would you tell a friend if they stink? You know, we all have a friend that sometimes they forgot to hit the pits. And, they might be a little generous with their odor.
I was saying on Saturday, it was a hot day. I was going around to the kids' different sporting events. And by the end of the day, I was a little ripe.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I wasn't really around many people. But I wonder if someone sat next to me, they would be like, dude,
you stink.
you're a smelly person.
Or do they just keep it to themselves?
Right.
Well, 70% of people say yes, they would tell a friend that they stink. 30% of people say no, they would not.
We got a DM from Goopa saying that you can't because that's inappropriate.
I mean, it definitely, it is a touchy subject. It can make people feel really uncomfortable and it's sensitive.
Yeah.
But I think it's better to, address the elephant in the room than have someone stink for the rest of their lives.
I want to know.
Yeah.
I want to know if my deodorant's, if my Tom's All Natural is not working.
All natural?
It's not working.
Yeah, no.
If it's all natural, it doesn't work. All right, head over to Instagram and you can vote on the hot topic. We got this DM. The DM says, where we work, we have a small kitchen area. Recently, someone brought in food on plates and then just left everything sitting unwashed in the sink. It's disgusting. After a few days, I sent out an email warning that I would toss them in the trash if they were not removed by Friday. They were still there on Friday, so in the trash they went. Well, now there's a coworker causing a big stink, saying I don't have the authority to do that, and I need to replace them. They're part of her personal, quote, China collection. And the person says they look like a Target markdown.
Yeah, no, there's just so many, really? That's your precious China that you're bringing to work?
And then leaving in some random sink?
Unwashed? Okay, how precious is it?
This text says, I'm about to do that at my work because there's things in the fridge that would be there for months and are starting to mold. I would never send out an email saying I'm going to throw something away without the approval of my boss. I don't have the authority to do that. Oh, so you're just going to go do it.
Yeah. Do you throw away other people's leftovers?
Here?
Well, yeah, here and also at home.
I do not. My family hates me because I clean out the fridge often.
Yeah.
And so I'm pretty quick at.
I also feel like I'm the
Yeah.
one that has to do that.
I had a roommate back in college who would, leave leftovers in the fridge and then be gone for a week at a time. And I got rid of all of it. And he would eat a lot of Thai or
Sure.
really pungent kind of foods.
Yeah.
And we almost got into a huge fist fight.
A fist fight?
He came home and he was so upset that I threw away and he had been gone for a week and a half.
He's like, oh, I'm starving. I
Yeah.
can't wait
I
to
was
eat my Thai
You're going to
food."
eat this food that from a week and a half ago, it made the house smell.
That's the point. It
Oh,
fermented.
yeah. He was so upset. So I guess, yeah, I do.
Wow.
I know.
No, yeah, you got to do what you got to do.
We had someone make broccoli and leave it in our fridge so long that it made the whole building smell. They had to get rid of the fridge. I am not exaggerating. That's how bad it was.
Oh, yeah, that's like dropping a nuke.
Yeah.
That's like mustard gas.
This text says, I used to run a medical clinic. People were terrible. I finally made it a policy that on Friday afternoons, if there were any leftovers that weren't labeled in the fridge or anything in the sink, it was thrown away. People got upset at first, but they learned quick.
I think that's a great policy.
But here's my problem. Why does there need to be a policy in the first place?
Yeah, just eat your food and don't leave it at work.
Right.
Why? What
Do
are you
your
holding on
dish
to?
and throw out your trash.
This will be better tomorrow.
I understand if you're like, okay, I don't know, we had a meeting and you got leftovers, like I'm going to finish it tomorrow and you put it in, fine. But then use it tomorrow or throw it away.
Yeah.
Don't leave it up to Jana to
No.
roam over there and have to clean out the fridge for everyone. Here's another text. I also work at a place that has a sink. I took it upon myself to clean out the fridge on Fridays. I put a sign up on the doors. I would send out a reminder day of. I tossed it, whether it's Tupperware or a bag. If you sent an email about it and they don't remove it, that's their fault. I
Yeah.
wouldn't worry about it. That's from Alexis.
Totally. And honestly, a lot of the times it is not the responsibility of one sole person
No.
to do the dishes or
Right.
to clean out the fridge in an office workplace. It's just kind of like a community. We're all trusting that we each, take care of our own things. So if you're not taking care of your own things, this is someone that sees a problem and is just trying to take care of it for you.
Last week, no joke, someone put a frozen burrito. We have an ice machine, that's separate.
Yeah.
In the ice machine.
What?
I don't know.
Like touching the ice?
Like they wanted it there to freeze. Like it was in a wrapper still.
Well,
Like you
yeah.
went to the Maverick and you got yourself a frozen burrito.
Yeah.
Then you came here and you dropped it in our ice machine.
Like the one where you scoop?
Yeah, the scoop one.
And you get some cubes?
Yes.
It was touching the cubes?
Oh yeah, I was sitting in there.
I think I'm good with the ice. I think I'm good.
That's why I'm against all community things.
Oh, my.
For this reason.
Gosh.
I see all your texts. We'll read more towards the end of the show in our podcast. Oh, yeah. It's time for your pickup line at 9. You know, I wasn't going to do them this week because Chantel's out.
Yeah.
And it gets weird when I just stare into your eyes.
It really does.
But I realized that I had made a goal to do Easter pickup lines.
You did.
And I can't walk away from that.
When John sets a goal.
Yeah.
Wow.
It would bother me so much.
I mean, this is the week. You got 5 in you?
Who doesn't want to score a date on Easter Sunday?
The most romantic
Right, exactly.
holiday of the year.
This is what you do.
Okay.
You walk up to that pretty little thing and you say, hey, girl, let's make like rabbits. And then you just like stare at them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, that's Easter themed because it's rabbits.
Yeah, I think I got it.
Okay. I have 4 more I have to do. If you have any ideas, please do help me. Do you remember the Willy Wonka experience? I think it was in Scotland. Is it
Yeah.
Scotland? Is that where it was?
Yeah, no, I actually just saw a post about that the other day. I was like, wow, I forgot about that. That's good times.
It was such a disappointment that it reduced children to tears. It became national news. It's like in a warehouse.
Yeah, it just looked horrible.
Well, it kind of happened again,
Oh?
but this time it was Barbie's good name
Oh, no.
that was dragged through the mud.
Being tarnished?
Some folks paid up to $450 to attend the Barbie Dream Fest at this convention center in Florida.
Okay.
And I guess it was an absolute nightmare.
So I'm assuming that this was not tied to Mattel or Barbie officially?
I don't think so. Because I don't think Barbie would allow you to do it.
And
Like
have it just
Mattel
be-
would, yeah.
Yeah.
There's some attendees who posted videos comparing it to the Wonka experience. A lot of people were comparing it to Firefest
Oh, no.
because it was this massive space, huge convention center.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I think where like FanX is done.
Yeah.
But there's just maybe like a few vendors there. Here's some audio from one person on TikTok.
I thought on day one there would be a ton of people here. There definitely is not a ton of people here.
Okay, well, I had some time to look around. There just wasn't as much as I thought there would be here, so it's kind of disappointing. Just very sparse. Surprised they don't have more dealers here. There's actually a whole area right here, so I'm just very disappointed about this, what I've seen so far.
So one of the big problems was they didn't close off part of the convention floor. Like usually you drop curtains or something.
Yeah.
And they didn't do that. So the whole hall looked barren. And then there was a life-size Barbie dream house. That was like one of the big selling points. But it was just like a backdrop.
Oh, it wasn't like an actual...
No, it was like a painting.
It's like a cardboard cutout?
Yeah, and then they parked a pink VW bus in front of it, and they're like, ta-da!
Barbie
It's a
Dream House.
There was they promised like a Barbie roller skating event, but it turned into like this really small rectangular space. Which, by
yes,
the way,
of course.
rectangle?
Yeah, of course. The classic roller skating rectangle.
Yeah. So people are now asking there's some great,
Wow.
just like how the Wonka experience had some really great footage, like videos, and
Oh, yeah.
this Barbie one. I'll try to do a blog post today and get some of this up. It's worth. So
Oh, my
give me
gosh.
some hours and I'll put it up at mix1051utah.com.
John, I feel like you and I and Chantel, we're pretty happy people, pretty optimistic people. We
Yeah.
try and stay on the bright side of life as much as we can. But, you know, even for us, it can get difficult. You know,
Yeah.
life gets hard. Sometimes getting out of bed is just a little bit harder, especially on a Monday morning. You know what I mean? However, did you know that you can train your brain to be more optimistic?
Oh, okay. Tell me more.
Okay, so there's a few different ways that you can shift your mindset, okay? And this is just little things that you can do every day that just makes a little bit of a difference. So number one would be make a ta-da list. So you've heard of a to-do list. Now, how about a ta-da list?
Well, I love the name.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, you write down everything that you accomplished. Not just like the big things, but, little things like finishing laundry, drinking enough water. The goal is just to remind you that you made it through the day, you did a lot, and that helps build confidence.
We do around the dinner table highs and lows.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
And sometimes, it's hard to think of a high.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like not every day is a 10 out of 10.
No, but just the point of reflecting can help, through the mundanity of it all.
Right,
Absolutely. Number 2, schedule worry time. Have you heard about this?
I have not.
Worry time. So instead of stressing about something all day long, how about you give your worries a set time and place? So you write them down as they pop up throughout the day. You remember, I've got this, big meeting at the end of the week. I've got this report due. It's stressing me out. Well, you write it down, and then you come back to it later, and you ask yourself, can I control this? If the answer is no, then you just try letting it go.
Are you the type of person who can let go and bring it back later? Like if you're worried about, if you're upset,
it's
worried,
hard.
I can't.
It's really tough.
I mean, it will. I ruminate like none other.
Absolutely.
Like, I hold on to it
until it's like over.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really tough. But I think scheduling worry time that could be an interesting tactic. Number 3 is use realistic affirmations. So it's called the 7 out of 10 rule. So you pick something you believe 70% already, like I am a hard worker. Okay. And then you say it daily. Over time, your brain starts to believe it more, and then slowly that 70% it turns to 100%. So something that you might be unsure in, like, I think I am an okay dancer or employee or student. Tell yourself that you are a good one and do it every day, and you will believe it.
I believe that.
It's all about tricking your brain. You know what I mean?
Lying to your brain.
That's honestly, it is. And it's good for you and for the people around you.
If you can do it.
If you can do it. So try it.
If you ain't dirty, you ain't here to party.
We're doing your Dirty at 9:30. This is where we have you pick the story that you want to hear. How do you pick? Well, you text us at 844-649-1051. Chantel is out on spring break. Jake and I holding down the fort. Jake, headline number 1.
Break me off a piece of that heist.
And I have headline number 2. Hey, officer, this bud's for you.
Oh, okay.
Both of us going with some advertising marketing slogans today.
Certainly, yeah.
If you're interested, go ahead and text us right now.
844-649-1051.
Dirty, you ain't here to party.
Just Jake versus myself today with the Dirty at 9:30. Chantel's out for spring break. This is where you pick the story we tell you on the radio. Jake, your story is...
Break me off a piece of that heist.
And I have, hey, officer, this bud's for you.
Wow.
Let's see. I love me a good heist story. Going with Jake today. Mm-hmm. Good morning to you. I want the... They figured out you were a Kit Kat. Break
smart.
me off of a... Yeah, I want the Kit Kat story.
Together.
This bud's for you. That would be me. Well, let's just tally up these votes here.
Well, scientists are calling it the most chocolatey heist in Europe. 12 tons of Kit Kat bars were stolen. That's right.
12 tons?
A massive 12-ton shipment of Nestle's Crunch Kit Kat bars were stolen in a heist that are causing a shortage in stores right before Easter.
Wait, was this taken from like the manufacturing plant?
Yeah, so the company said that the stolen truck had left a factory in central Italy and was making its way to Poland when it was stolen, adding that the vehicle and its contents remain unaccounted for. Investigations are going in close collaboration with local authorities and supply chain partners. But they're saying that this is like up to $1 million worth of chocolate.
What are you going to do with all that chocolate?
Never make another meal for the rest of my life, John. What do you mean? 12 tons of Kit Kats?
Like, that's a lot of Kit Kats, but you're not Are you flipping it? Like, how are you making money on this?
Yeah, you have to go on the black market.
Right.
Black market Kit Kat.
Oh, I love, yes. That's the only way to get your candy.
So I don't know if they'll find these Kit Kat bars, if they'll just, keep them to themselves. But we will be watching this story very closely.
We'll catch them chocolate-handed. All right. Let's do the hot topic again, Jake.
Yeah, so for today's hot topic, we want to know, would you tell a friend that they stink? Do you have the gutso to tell a friend that they don't smell so good? Well, 66% of people say yes, they would. 34% of people say no, they would not.
Amanda says, my friends don't stink.
You know what? That's smart.
And then we got a DM saying, but I will tell my teenager when he's forgotten his deodorant.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, I mean, it's important. You don't want to be the person that smells bad and no one, like, you don't know.
I'll tell you, those middle school teachers, they have it rough.
Truly.
Because that's when the kids start to smell.
And then they remedy it with the old Axe body spray.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and then it's just BO plus Axe, and that's not good for anyone. We were talking about the person who threw away the dishes in the sink at their office, and we got this text saying, part of my job at work is to clean out the fridge.
Oh.
I'm a facility specialist. I do a lot of things through the building. That's part of my job every Friday.
Okay.
So I have to send out an email letting everyone know that they need to take home their food. Otherwise, if it's bad or moldy, I'll throw it away. I try to watch and make sure I'm not throwing away any good things or things that I know are good containers. But I do agree that if persons gave that other person notice, the one who DM'd us, about that plate, then they have every right to throw it away. That's part of their job.
Yeah.
Also, they shouldn't be bringing things to work that are nice. My work does provide plates and cups. We have dishwashers for people to put things on. I feel like it could be easier if people just keep their stuff to themselves.
Yeah, I don't know who's bringing expensive china for their lunch.
I'm still stuck on these community dishes. Why does that seem like such a big thing to me?
I don't know, but I'm okay with a paper plate.
Yeah.
I don't want to use the same dish that some of the people from across the hall are using. I don't need that.
I know. I think that's my problem.
I think if our germs cross-contaminated, one of us might go.
I think it's this building.
Is that what it is?
I think maybe it's this place. All right, before we go. Gotta leave you with a fun fact. Jake, you missed it last week. I've been having nest drama at my house.
Oh?
We have a wreath on our front door.
Yeah.
And a couple sparrows decided to build a nest within the wreath.
Whoa.
And I was saying how I need to get rid of this wreath because, first of all, my cat's going crazy at the door.
Oh, yeah. I bet.
And I'm afraid when we open the door, the birds are going to fly in, and then that's going to cause chaos. And we had listeners tell me that I was a horrible human for wanting to destroy the home. It was quite the controversy here.
I think it's
the
their
show.
wreath now.
I got rid of it over the weekend.
Did you really?
I moved it. I picked it up and I moved it. But a bunch of listeners said that once I got my scent on it, they wouldn't come back anyways.
Oh.
I had to do something.
Yeah.
They didn't have a permit.
That's the only reason that you had to do something.
I'm a stickler for this kind of thing.
Where's the paperwork?
It was a beautiful nest.
Yeah?
I kept it intact when I moved it.
Good job.
Yeah. Anyways, here's my fact.
Okay.
Baby hummingbirds know from birth to poop outside the nest.
Wow.
I know.
No potty training needed?
No, they're like, got to go out there.
Gosh, wouldn't that be nice?
Yes. That would help a lot.
Yeah, that'd be really convenient.
Someone who had to do diapers twice.
I know.
Let me tell you. Highs, lows, thoughts on today's show?
I thought it was a good Manifest Monday. We had some really nice goals set out, and I'm really still manifesting and hoping that when I get home, my TV is still on the wall.
Just come home and there's a TV size hole in your wall. That's the worst.
Last thing I need.
A lot of people were curious if you would put it if you made it into studs. Did you get the studs?
No, it wasn't studs. We used drywall anchors.
And that's enough?
I think so. I hope so. It wasn't enough for the first time. So
because there was some concern about that.
Okay.
Yeah. And a few people concerned about my well-being since I can't seem to get the Tesla through the car wash. They're worried about my cognitive health at this point. Yeah. Jake, have a great day.
Hey, you too.
We'll both be back tomorrow. Justin is filling in for Chantel, so he's coming in next, and he's got those tickets for Kesha coming up at 10:20. We're going to leave you with the new one from Harry Styles, American Girls, Mix 1051.